Story time of my parents finding my diary. I'm 22 and I grew up with really strict parents. In the ninth grade, I had a diary where I would just write about my day, including my boy crushes. And then one day I couldn't find my diary. I figured I just misplaced it somewhere, like it's fine, I'll find it. And then a few days later, my dad calls me out and he's literally standing there holding my diary. So he actually decided to read through it and he read an entry where I talked about how I walked by my boy crush and we said hi to each other. Let's just say he beat the shit out of me that day. He literally thought that because I said hi to my crush that I was sleeping with him. Anyways, they threatened to send me to boarding school. They grounded me for a month. Thank God they didn't actually send me away. But yeah, I got in trouble, was grounded for a month. Continued going to school, but let's just say I no longer write in a diary anymore. Guys, this story hit so deep for me because literally when I was 8 years old, I had this Barbie laptop, which it wasn't an actual laptop. You could just play games on it. And one was write a love letter. So in my little Barbie laptop, I would write love letters to this character on Animal Crossing. He was a squirrel. His name was Agent S. I just had the biggest crush on him. I was like, I want to get married. I want to have your kid. Anyway, so this Barbie laptop generated a love letter. So I copied that love letter down. I just wrote it on a piece of paper for some reason. My dad found that piece of paper, and when I explained to him that it was about a squirrel and whatever, blah, 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 I got in so much trouble. And that piece of paper was never thrown away. I think it got behind the couch or whatever. And then one day, a few years later, when I was 12 years old, my dad found it again. The same paper from before, and he got mad again. And I was like, I already got in trouble for this. But I got in trouble again because it reminded him of how mad he was, and he was so annoyed seeing it. So I got in trouble for something I did 4 years ago. Anyways, hearing that story was so relatable. I was like, hers was probably much worse because it was actually a real person. So I'm sorry for you, girl. And let me know down in the comments if you've experienced something similar to this before. And if you have a crazy story that you want to share, send it to me on Instagram.